Hi, hi, hi. This is a video about listening to crying babies. So it's what's going on when they're crying and how you can give them good attention and maybe how you can help them to stop crying if that's what they need to do. So my name's Karen Simmons, and I've been working babies. The first thing to say, and for the band, hopefully you'll end up feeling a lot more relaxed about listening to your baby cry. Your baby might cry more to start with. It's one of those things where babies suddenly find that they're getting some help with something, bring it all out. Oh, she's actually listening to me crying. So here's what I need to cry about. I need to cry a bit more. And then when that's settled down, it's the same as what's happening. Cry. It just means something's gone wrong. We've been hurt. We're in pain physically, emotionally, mentally. Something happened that made us become hurt, to be in that pain. And then the crying is a reaction to that. So the crying isn't about the hurting. The crying is not hurting. The crying is a reaction to the hurting. And the crying has evolved, like I evolved as human beings, has evolved as part of a healing mechanism. So that's the first reason why you need to worry about it, because it's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. Your baby is healing themselves from the hurt that happened that made them cry. The crying helps them to heal from the hurt that happened in the past. You can't undo the hurt because it happened in the past. You can help with the healing of that hurt, and crying is what does that. So, and it's the same with any human being, an adult, a teenager, a child, we're all humans. And say we get physically hurt, say we fall over and hurt ourselves, break an ankle or something. I mean, who wouldn't cry if you broke your ankle? But the crying isn't the breaking. You broke your ankle and then you cried. Okay, crying before you broke your ankle. Breaking your ankle is what made you, and crying when you break your ankle is such a natural human thing to do. We actually wouldn't really question that, would we? Because it's a reaction, and it's a reaction that we've evolved as human beings. And the purpose of it, well, it might have other purposes that I haven't thought of, but one purpose might be to alert people around you that something's gone wrong. Something went wrong just now. The crying is alerting. Something went wrong just now. And we also know that actually another function of crying, it helps with the healing. It seems to do several things. It seems to allow your body to really kind of relax, and it uses energy, and it somehow allows your body to relax and to concentrate on this hurt. So, while you're crying, you can't be writing a letter to somebody. While you're crying, you can't be watching a TV program. You can't be cooking while you're crying. It actually concentrates your mind and your body on putting attention on the hurt. Okay, so that's quite important. It also, as I've said, gets other people's attention. And having someone else's attention is helpful. First of all, they might go and get help for you. Or if you don't need other help, if you don't need an ambulance or you don't need medicine or something, just the very fact that they're with you will be a reassurance, and their presence will help reassure you that you can concentrate on that healing. So they will help to reassure you, because they will be by their presence, you just concentrate on what you need to do. And With crying, it might be that that's what to do. You need to cry. It helps with the hurt. I think we know this when we're grieving for something. I think that's a kind of a more obvious one, that, you know, say somebody you love or somebody you just know, part of that grief process. It helps it along. We don't know exactly the mechanisms by which it helps it along, but it helps it along. So it is a part of the healing process. So just knowing that, I hope, will make you feel more relaxed about listening to your baby cry. Your baby is not actually hurting when they're crying. The hurt happened before. And with the crying, what they're trying to say is, I'm trying to tell you I hurt yesterday, 5 minutes ago, whenever, and I'd like you to be with me so that I feel safe. So I know that, you know, the baby knows you as the adult is looking after everything else in the environment. And when you're with me and I feel safe, I can concentrate on whatever I need to do, which manifests as crying to make myself better. So if you can be really relaxed and even delighted to be listening to your baby crying, your baby will then be able to relax in turn and go, oh, somebody's here, they're okay, they seem to be in good shape, they seem relaxed. So I can just do whatever I need to do, knowing that they're with me. Okay. See, and actually you being relaxed is key as well. Because if you're worried, baby is then like, oh gosh, they're worried, and so and then that might be an extra reason for them to cry because you're worried. So you're kind of a worried attention is actually adding to your baby's distress. So do please try and be relaxed and realize that this is, humans evolved to do this for a reason, because it's been helpful to us as humans, and that the way you can help is by relaxing and just saying, okay, everything else is taken care of, I can just be here with you now, and listen till the crying finishes. And that's in other videos I'll talk about it, but that's kind of the basics of it. So don't worry, relax, and maybe even enjoy listening. I'm Karen. I'm also on Facebook, Listening Delight, and what else am I on? Okay, that'll do. Thanks. Bye.